Hi, everyone at home. Chibumam, give us some water to drink. Give us some water to drink. Hello, everyone at home. I hope everyone is as thirsty as Chibumam. I'm thirsty. I need water. Thank you. Don't show us the bottle. Thank you. Okay, she's still trying to give me water. Okay, so we are back here on Reading with Joan. We love reading with you. We've had fun reading since Monday. We've had the mischievous cats behaving everywhere. And we've been introduced to Mr. Norman's girlfriend. And we were in Newcastle yesterday. And we went to the woods to search for some things. And so we'll continue our tales today. Just before we start reading, I want to remind everybody at home about our 30 days challenge. If you've not picked up a book, pick up one of the books on our list. Read first of all, send a review video of a book to us so we can put it on our website. So we have started putting all the videos on our website. First on the website is Jay. I have 3 more videos to put on the website. Hopefully I'll do it soon so you guys can watch the reviews from our website. And secondly, we have the 1410 literacy networking, which is coming up in the month of July. Ooh. This is going to be fun.
What is it?
You don't know? Oh no, they don't know. So the literacy networking is going to be not just reading, no cooking. Not just reading. We're going to have debates. We're going to have introduction into pen pals. So you guys are going to have pen pals. You're going to be matched with each other. They have quiz, and we have all kinds of fun for the 2 weeks. I'm looking so forward to it.
Too.
The aim is to create more independent, literary confident kids, and that is what we are going to achieve. Hopefully, in the space of time, we'll need more time, but we're asking our parents for more time. But just now, it's going to be 2 weeks. Okay, I'll see you forward to that.
We're going to do every July.
I'm going to do every July. Okay, you see? All right, anyway. Let's go ahead and bring Chibuma in as she reads for us. Tell us the title of the book you're reading. I understand you have a new book today. And then read for us for 5 minutes. Okay.
Hi. So the title of the book I'm reading is called Laura's Son and the New Teacher, and it's by Claude Hart. Back to school. Laura hopped from foot to foot in excitement. Tomorrow is the first day of term at school, she said happily to the shop assistant. I am going into a new class and I have a new teacher. Laura and her dad were shopping for a new school bag. I need a nice bag with lots of room for my pens and pencils, said Laura. A good strong bag, said Laura's dad, and sneezed loudly. He had a terrible cold. Tommy, Laura's little brother, was getting very bored watching Laura trying to make up her mind between the sparkly bags and stripy bags and spotty bags. I want a bag too, he cried. You can't have a bag, said Laura. You don't go to school yet. I want one anyway, whinged Tommy. Don't start, said Dad, and he sneezed again. Laura finally decided on a blue bag with big yellow stars. It was brilliant. It had lots of room inside for all her pens and pencils, so she was happy. And the stars reminded her of her friend, the star. Laura's star was her special secret. They had been friends for a long time, but no one else knew. Laura smiled at Tommy, who was still looking rather grumpy. Would you like to carry my new bag home, Tommy? She asked. Smiling, Tommy took the bag and they set off. On the way home, Laura saw her friend Sophie in the park and raced over to chat. Are you ready for school tomorrow? Laura asked excitedly. Yo, Sophie, my bag, Tommy. Super new bag, Laura, smiled Sophie. I packed my bag this morning, so I'm all ready for tomorrow. I can't wait. Me neither, said Laura. You two are really stupid. Fancy looking forward to going back to school, said a loud voice. It was Joe West. Neither Laura nor Sophie liked Joe very much. He was always showing off and he was a bit of a bully. So who's your new teacher? He asked. Mrs. Williamson, said Sophie quietly. Mrs. Williamson? Oh, she is so scary, crowed Joe. She's really strict and she gives out masses of homework. How do you know that? Asked Laura. Because she was my teacher last year, said Joe with a smirk. You two'd better watch out. And he walked off grinning. Do you think he's telling the truth? Asked Laura, worried. Pooh, I don't think so, said Sophie, but she didn't sound too sure. Shall we meet tomorrow in front of the school gate? Asked Laura. Sophie nodded and then she ran off home. Tommy and Laura walked home slowly. Tommy gave Laura back her bag. I don't think I want to go to school. The teachers are so scary, he said quietly. A strange feeling. Dad made a toasted cheese and tomato sandwich for supper, Laura's favorite, but she didn't feel very hungry now. Laura, are you scared about going to school? Asked Tommy. Do you think Joe was telling the truth? Laura was scared, but she said bravely, no, I'm sure Joe is just making it up to worry us. Will you still be able to play with me if you have so much homework to do? Asked Tommy sadly. Of course I'll still play with you, replied Laura, smiling at her little brother. But suppose Joe was telling the truth? Mrs. Williamson did sound scary.
Okay. So, Buma, thank you so much for that lovely reading. The title of the story is Laura's Story, right?
Laura's Star and the New Teacher.
Laura's Star and the New Teacher. Okay, so thank you for that. I just asked to find out if you were really listening, so you were. All right, so Buma, can you please ask your question?
I have two questions today. So the first one is, who was Laura's little brother? Tommy.
Is that correct? Is that correct, Tommy?
Yes.
Okay, now
My second question is, who was Laura's new teacher?
Mrs. Williamson.
Let the people at home answer.
Mrs. Williams.
Is it Mrs. Williams?
Yeah.
Williams? Yeah, okay.
Mrs. Williamson.
Williamson or Williams?
That's all my questions.
Is it Williamson or Williams?
Williamson.
Williamson. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So this afternoon we're going to move ahead quickly for Jedidah to read her book. Can you please move from this? So Jedidah is going to read her book first, and then we'll go on from there. People, ma'am, hang on. Enjoy your stay with us as we go. So remind us the book you're reading.
The book I'm reading is Puss in Boots. I'm starting from a page. Up ahead was a very grand castle. Puss knew that the castle belonged to a terrible ogre. But Puss, being Puss, had a clever and cunning plan that was going to make Jack a very rich man. While the king was talking to the people in the field, Puss and Boots arrived at the castle door. The ogre opened the door. What do you want? Roared the ogre's big mouth full of teeth. Oh, marvelous Mrs. Ogre, sir, said Puss, bowing low. I have heard such wonderful things about you that I have come to see for myself if what they say is true. Wonderful things? Roared the ogre, pulling Puss inside. What wonderful things have you heard about me, pussy cat? Well, said Puss,
I did hear that you can magic yourself
Slow down.
into something even bigger than you already are. Puss shook his head, but I didn't believe it. Oh, but I can, said the ogre. Watch this. The ogre turned himself into a huge snarling lion. Puss and Boots ran up the curtains to get away. That's all very well, said Puss from up high. But turning into something big must be easy for a big ogre like you. But you can't make yourself really small. Oh, yes, I can, said the ogre, and he shrunk to a tiny little mouse. Down jumped Puss and pounced. Puss and Boots ate that ogre mouse just in time, because somebody was knocking at the castle door. Ah, your marvelous majesty, said Puss in Boots, opening the door and bowing low. Welcome to the home of the Marquis of Carabas. Really? Said Jack. Really, said Puss in Boots firmly. Goodness, said the king. And you guess what happened not very long after that? Princess Sophia and Jack got married. Jack's big brothers came to the royal wedding on their donkey. And guess what they said when they saw Jack with the princess and his castle? They said, "That's not fair!" Bad luck, said Jack. Brrr, went Puss in Boots. That's the end.
Oh, that's interesting. So, Puss and Boots finally made Jack rich and he married the princess. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, good. Right. Do you have any question for the kids at home? Let me bring Boomer back in. All right. So, what's your question?
My question is, what did the ogre turn into?
What did the ogre turn into? If you know the answer, just raise your hands. What did the ogre turn into? Okay, let's give Precious Jet Christian stop the nose. Let's give Precious. All right. So, what is it? Okay, we need to increase the volume. I can't hear you. Okay. All right, tell us.
A boy. I think it's a boy.
A boy. Okay. Any other? Chibuma, what did the ogre turn into? Huh?
What was the question?
What did the ogre turn into?
I don't know.
Oh, were you listening? Nah.
Not really.
Oh no.
But I did hear some of it.
Okay. All right. Aya, do you have any answer? No. So, Jet, can you tell us the Jamie, can you tell us the answer?
What? Wait, which one? First or second?
What did it turn into?
It turned into two things.
Yeah.
A lion and a mouse.
A lion and a mouse.
A huge snarly lion!
Oh, really? What's the emphasis for? A huge lion.
You can hear me.
A huge lion. Okay, now that's the answer. So no point for the kids at home. So can you listen to Jamie's story so you can get the points for today? So and you move. Let Jamie continue to read Science Geek Sam, and then we bring ourselves back up and yeah.
So I am going to be reading Science Geek Sam and the Secret Logbook from page 158. Yes, and when they went out to explore, they'd find you, Archie said. And we wouldn't want that, Mr. Nolan said. Just in case they send you off to Mars, Mateo. Mateo punched his fist in the air. Yeah! And then what would I say to your mum? Mr. Nolan went around with the washing bowl. Apple. All phones in here, please. But sir, Anna crossed her arms. What if something happened? Nothing will happen. The area is totally safe. What about wolves? The wolves that roam the area. Mr. Nolan chuckled. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. They would never go anywhere near a noisy bunch like you. Bunchy noise. And anyway, how could your phone help you if you bumped into a wolf? You could throw your phone at it, said Mateo. He pretended to throw his mobile at a wolf and accidentally flung it against a tree trunk. Whoops! Oh, it's fine. It's still working. We'll be going in small groups, Mr. Nolan said. And if you feel scared, you can come with me. I've got a brown belt in judo. I once broke someone's collarbone. Florence tutted. Sir, you shouldn't be proud of that. I'm not proud of it. It was an accident. I was just telling you, so you know I'm very strong. Okay, groups of 4, please. Sam, let's go together, Archie said. I'll go with you, Mateo said. Come on, Christy. We'll go with Sam and Archie. We were the last group to leave. I don't like walking, but the Dark Sky Reserve was amazing, especially the outdoor planet trail they'd set out for the summer. We were supposed to walk the trail and end up at the sky space and then carry on to the observatory before we headed back to the campsite. The trail was like a walk through space. With every step we took, we covered the equivalent of 2.5 million kilometers. And there are planets everywhere, even if they're quite far apart. We started with Pluto. Pluto didn't really belong to the planet trail, as technically it's not a planet anymore. It's a bit sad to leave Pluto out though, because it used to be part of the planet. On the trail, Pluto is a bit like a beetle pinned up behind a glass frame. It was a really teeny weeny planet, and then we had to walk a really long way to get to Neptune, the next planet, which is only the size of a marble. And then there was nothing for a long time. I bet this is Luke and Tom's doing, Christy moaned. They probably nicked the planets for fun. It can't be this far to next planet. It's so boring in space, Archie complained. The planets are really too far apart. If you had to go there for real, you'd be dead by the time you got there. Oh, look, shouted Mateo. A climbing tree. He sprinted into the woods and climbed the tree. Can you see another planet? I asked. Can you see Uranus? Mateo shook his head. I can't see a thing. Just trees. He climbed a bit higher. No, wait! There's something. He quickly came down from the tree and ran ahead of us. It looked like he was going 1 billion miles per hour. Between the trees, something was glistening in the last light of day. A planet? No, it was a small bridge. A bridge with a weight on. You could lift it to find out what 10 liters of water feels like on Earth. And a bit further down, there was another bridge where you could lift the weight to find out what 10 liters of water would feel like on the moon.
Right. Okay. Good. All right. So, kids, I hope you enjoyed that reading. We've been on an adventure trying to see where we are in space. So, no spatial. 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 Okay. All right. So, what's your question?
My question is, what color of belt did Mr. Nolan have in judo?
Okay, what color? Okay, Precious, raise the hands first. Okay.
Brown.
Was it brown? No, wait. Okay, Ayo, what's your point? Brown. Shibuba, do you have an answer? Okay, so, all right, so what's the color?
The color is brown.
The color is brown. So both of you have 2 points. Well done, guys. Good. So lastly today, we didn't forget music. We got the music. We've got a music on, music on, music on, music on.
I like the dancing part. Today I'm playing lightning road. I mean, not lightning. Long ago. Yes.
Well done. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And so, on this note, we want to say thank you for joining us today. We enjoyed ourselves and we saw how Puss the cat finally made Jack rich and marry the queen. Excellent. Fairy tale. I want to marry a prince. Oh, can you get me a prince? Unfortunately, Prince Williams and Prince Harry are married. Oh no! Oh no! I can marry them again. Look for a prince for me because I want to marry a prince. And so, on this note, I have an adventure to look for Puss to get me a prince. Okay? Are you on board with me? Are you on board with me? Oh no! They don't have their cooperation. Oh, they are not coming on board with me. Anyway, I'll go on the forest and get a prince from space then.
Space?
Yes.
That would be an alien.
Oh, an alien prince.
Okay, no.
Okay, anyway. On this note, we want to say thank you and we will see you again tomorrow on Reading with Joan. Thank you for joining us today. Bye.